Yeah, YouTube. Welcome back to the Man Channel with your boy. Listen, it's going to be a different type of video. I'm trying to do some research here, and you guys are going to be doing this research with me for this video. I still want to know why Nasir Core was not drafted to a Big 3 team. It does kind of bother me a little bit, but instead of just letting it bother me and be emotional about it, no, we're going to do some research and figure out what is going on within the Big 3 to make an observation. I did expect Nas to get drafted, being that he was Rookie of the Year and 4th Man of the Year in the Big 3. And I also was hoping that somebody else from the YouTube community would get drafted, because the YouTube community has a lot of eyes on it right now. I mean, as you can see, the TNC league gets 300 to 400,000 views per video. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of eyes on YouTube basketball right now, and I was hopeful that those eyes could translate to Big 3 GMs and the Big 3 as a whole. But let's go ahead and get started, man. Hit that like button and subscribe. The Big 3 to feature 8 city-based teams for 2025, a new twist to the Big 3. There's a part right here. The next phase for the Big 3 involves having teams based in cities. The league is planning to feature 8 teams representing a city for the 2025 season, which starts on June 14th. The league had operated with 12 teams brainstorming arenas since 2019. So here we go. Boston, Chicago, Dallas, Detroit, and the DMV, District of Columbia, Maryland, Virginia area, Houston, Los Angeles, all will field teams in the new format. The traveling model of the past hasn't completely changed, as there still will be weekly games, and the scheduled venue still will host multiple games. But this year, the host arena will feature the home team in the final game played. So I believe he may be downsizing because the cost of travel for that league may be too high if you do 12 teams, being that you would have to have a longer season if you wanted each city team to host a week within the Big 3. So that may be a reason for the downsizing. Also, it does make a lot of sense because Lance Stevenson, Michael Beasley, and Mario Chalmers all stay in Miami. As a result, those guys make sense in terms of drafting because they all stay in one city. So that may be the case with other teams as well. They may have drafted guys within, let's say, I want to go right here. Let's say this right here. Boom. The not 305. It's this LA Riot team that hosts Dwight Howard, Jordan Crawford, Elijah Stewart, Jeff Teague. Well, I don't believe Jeff Teague stays in LA, but I know Dwight Howard and Nick Young do. They both stay in LA, so that could be a reason why. I don't know where these guys stay at. I'm not in these guys' personal business, but I'm just trying to understand, what is going on going forward. Gerald Green is I know Gerald Green stay in Houston for sure. I know he ain't left Houston. So that could be a big reason as well. And this could also be where the coaches stay as well. So you have the Boston Ball Hogs, the Chicago Triplets, the Dallas Power. Let's look at this Dallas Power team. So these may be people who stay in Dallas, because I know she definitely stays in Dallas. This person right here, because I was watching the draft, and she was saying, yeah, I love Dallas. I've been living here for a long time. So this could be the reason why the draft went this way in terms of drafting guys that are within the Dallas area or within the Boston area. But that cut down, I think, is the main thing that really hurt Nas. That cut down from 12 to 8 teams. So let's go ahead and announce a Miami expansion team and $10 million deal. The Big 3 today, they announced, this was in June. This was last year. So this may be something that Mario Jones was talking to him about. Second ever location based Big 3 franchise with plans to base the team in Miami. Freeman will take ownership. Big 3 teams will represent home markets. So this is when they announced the home markets. In 2024, June 15th is when they announced this. So they've been planning to cut down this league to 8 teams. The next part of this is I want to get into the draft combine, because the draft combine kind of confused me. The reason why the draft combine kind of confused me is because I thought it was going to be, and I could be completely wrong, I thought it was going to be a combine for top-level guys to come in and see their talents with scouts. But it was some celebrities like NLE Chopper, Gilly, and others that participated within this Big 3 combine. So it could have been one of these things where you pay to get in, or a PR thing with Gilly and NLE Chopper, especially with those guys, to get publicity to the Big 3 in order for some traction to, you know what I'm saying, build up for the draft and for the Big 3 draft and for that combine as well. So let's see Gilly here. Turn this off for copyright issues. I believe there's also a part in here where, oh, that's Uncle Scoop. Uncle Scoop's cameraman's there. Oh, he talking that talk. No, there's a part here where him and Cam So Smooth go at it that I really wanted you guys to see. Here it is. Here it is. Nah, I need to see the Cam part. Nah, I'm going to my Instagram right now for you guys. This is Cam. Instagram. Let's see if I can find it for you guys. Here it is. This is it right here, y'all. This is what he was going at Cam So Smooth.
Ain't no drill.
Ah!
You ain't got no fucking jumper. Oh, stop playing. You going on a fucking grill.
Let that shit go.
Oh, nah, he's wildin'.
No, you can still
Nah, he's bugging out there. So this could be a thing where the combine could be a publicity thing to get traction for the Big 3 draft. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of politics that play into it. But there's also something else I wanted you guys to see on my Discord, and it's this thing right here. So this is what baffles me about this entire situation. Who will be drafted highest in tonight's Big 3 draft? This is directly from the Big 3 account on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. You got Lance Stevenson, Jeff Teague, Wesley Johnson, and they got Nas right here. You know, they got Nas right here. This is the Big 3 account. So whoever's running this account obviously thinks Nasir Kaur was going to be drafted in the Big 3 that day. And he's not even last on these polls. He's above Wesley Johnson, who played in the NBA. So I don't know what was the thought process of some of the GMs that were thinking about, and shout out to my Discord member Draco right here for pulling up all this information for me. But I just don't know what else could have been done for Nasir Kaur. To me, he didn't have to go to the combine because he proved himself throughout the entirety of the season. And also, I do want to pull this up for you guys as well. Let's do this right here. Let's start from here and let's go Big 3 stats. I want to show you guys the stats from the Big 3 as well. Let's go all players. And then let's go points. Nasir Kaur is right here. I mean, he's not far down from a lot of guys. And also, B. Moss wasn't even body bag. He wasn't even drafted. I don't know if he was trying to be back in the Big 3, but body bag wasn't drafted either. And he averaged 16 points a game in the Big 3 last year. But if you go to Nasir Kaur averaged 9.6 points per game, and that's a tick below Greg Monroe, Gennaro Pargo. That's 2 ticks below Jeff Teague. That's 2 ticks below Isaiah Austin, right? And he's more than a point and a half above Mario Chalmers as well. So he's above Marcus Teague. He's above Chris Allen. You know, he's above Javier Carter. You know, he's above Reggie Evans. So in my opinion, it's just tough for me to understand why Nas wasn't drafted. I mean, it could have been, it is a little bit of who you know. And also, I think Lance Stevenson might have taken Nas's spot, you know, and also with Dwight Howard being in that league. But I do want to give you guys some context, and I also want you guys to make a full synopsis for yourself, a full conclusion, and draw a conclusion for yourself, because this is something that is still confusing me right now. And the only thing I can think of is that politics came into play, and this league is focused on retired NBA players being at the forefront of their league for the foreseeable future. And that can, and, you know, and you cannot be mad at a business model if that's what they want. If that's their business model, allow it to be their business model. But also, if they're going the NBA player route, Frank Nitti is also within that league, and Nas had a better year. Nas had a better year than Frank Nitti. So we're going to continue to keep an eye out on this. We're going to continue to follow the big three, and also Lance, Michael Beasley, and Mario Chalmers season, man. So make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. And also, if you guys want to join my Discord, man, I'm going to leave it in the description, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. This Discord be rocking every day, all day. So see you guys in the next video.